Welcome all. Today's top breaking news with Gitanjali from Buyent Times. Andhra Pradesh maintains lead with 4,476 tests per million. Andhra Pradesh continues to be top among the states in number of tests per million people. On an average, Andhra Pradesh is conducting 4,476 tests per million as against the national average of 1,606. Tamil Nadu with 4,066 and Rajasthan with 2,831 tests per million occupy second and third positions. The state is also performing better than national average in positivity rate, recovery rate and mortality rate. Positivity rate of Andhra Pradesh is 1%, while national average is 4.07%. Recovery rate of the state is 61.18%, while that of India is 37.75%, and the mortality rate of the state stands at 2.1% as against national average of 3.17%. 25 new COVID-19 cases reported in Andhra Pradesh in the last 24 hours ending 9 am on Sunday took the total cases to 2,380, which include 150 of other states. The toll touched 50 mark with another casualty reported in Krishna district. In all, 9,880 samples were tested in the 24 hours. $700 passengers from 4 districts to reach Visakhapatnam in 4 flights. The first flight under the Vande Bharat mission Phase 2 to Visakhapatnam is scheduled to arrive on Tuesday. The flights are from Manila and Abu Dhabi. 2 more from Doha and Kuala Lumpur will leave from Vizag on May 20 and 22. The airport is even being readied to operate domestic flights in case the government gives nod. Airport Director Raj Kishore told TNIE here on Sunday that arrangements were already in place to ensure that passengers did not come in direct contact with the staff at any point, and scanners and detectors will be used to scan them. Markings to ensure social distancing have already been made at the airport. As many as 700 passengers are expected to reach Vizag in the 4 flights. The passengers are from 4 districts: Srikakulam, Vizianagaram, Visakhapatnam and East Godavari. COVID test will be done on each and every passenger, and if anyone is found to be symptomatic, he or she will be sent to hospital. Andhra government transfers Rs 10k each to 19,893 people affected by LG Polymers gas leak. Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Y.S. Jagannath Reddy on Monday said an online transfer of Rs 10,000 each has been made as financial assistance to 19,893 people who were affected by the styrene gas leak from the LG Polymers plant at R.R. Venkatpuram in Visakhapatnam on May 7. Speaking to the affected persons who had recovered and returned to their homes and district officials through video conference from his camp office at Tadepalli in Guntur district, the Chief Minister said the money was being directly transferred to the victims' accounts and ward volunteers will visit their houses to check whether they got the money or not. Jagan said over Rs 33 crore was released towards payment of compensation. He said when the accident happened around 3 am, the administration acted with alacrity and deployed 110 ambulances to shift victims to hospitals. The government's immediate priority was then to restore normalcy and provide help to victims. He said for the first time, a compensation of Rs 1 crore was paid to the 12 families whose members died due to the leak. Air India flight brings 34 Andhra Pradesh citizens home. As many as 34 people from Andhra Pradesh were flown back to the country from Chicago in an Air India flight on Sunday. After landing at the Rajiv Gandhi International Airport, Hyderabad, 31 of the 34 passengers were brought to Vijayawada in buses, while 2 were allowed to leave for Tirupati to attend the last rites of a family member. 1 passenger opted to stay in Hyderabad. The flight carrying 350-odd passengers from Chicago first landed in New Delhi and reached Hyderabad Airport around 5 am. The 2 buses arranged by the Andhra Pradesh government halted at Burm Park, where the district administration had arranged food for the returnees. The passengers were examined before boarding the flight and also in New Delhi and Hyderabad. After they reached here, Vijayawada, we collected and sent their swab samples for testing through RT-PCR method, said Krishna Joint Collector Dr. K. Madhvi Latha. Seven new cases reported in Andhra Pradesh, Srikakulam district. 7 new COVID-19 positive cases were reported in the district on Sunday, taking the tally to 14. Of them, 2 each are reported from Srikakulam, Ichapuram and Sompeta mandals and another from Kaviti mandal. All the 7 new cases are migrants, particularly fishermen, who returned from Chennai by a bus a week ago. Soon after their arrival, the fishermen were shifted to quarantine centers, said COVID-19 nodal officer P. Jagannatha Rao. He said that of the 7 new cases, 5 were admitted to the COVID-19 designated GEMS hospital in Srikakulam and 2 others to the state COVID-19 hospital, Vizag Institute of Medical Sciences. COVID-19 tally in Andhra Pradesh now at 2,432, 830 active cases. With 52 new cases reported in the last 24 hours, Andhra Pradesh COVID-19 tally shot up to 2,432. There were no casualties. Out of the total cases, 150 belonged to other states. 9,713 samples were tested in the last 24 hours, according to the media bulletin issued by the State Command Control Center Health on Monday morning. As many as 94 patients were discharged from various hospitals in the state after their recovery. Guntur district alone accounted for 40 discharge cases, while Kurnool had 28, Krishna 10, Chittur 5, East Godavari 4, Vishakhapatnam 4, Anantapur 2 and Kadapa 1. Another 2 people from other states category were also discharged, taking the cumulative total of discharge in the state to 1,552. The number of active cases in the state now stands at 830. Among the 52 new cases reported, 19 people had visited Coimbatore Wholesale Market in Chennai, 12 from Chittur and 7 from Nellore. Andhra Pradesh ONGC staff plugs gas leak in pipeline. The Oil and Natural Gas Corporation ONGC staff on Saturday evening plugged a minor gas leak reported from an underground pipeline from a well at Kesanapalli village in Malikipuram, Mandal of East Godavari district. The official communication by the ONGC said the minor gas leak has been reported at one of the wells at the Kesanapalli site and it has been plugged by the crew immediately. Police said the gas leaked around 6 pm. ONGC technicians rushed to the spot and closed down all the wells immediately. They brought the situation under control by reducing the pressure. Telangana ladders told to lead fight against seasonal diseases. Municipal Administration and Urban Development MAUD Minister K.T. Rama Rao wrote to elected representatives of Telangana urging them to be prepared to fight vector-borne diseases such as dengue, malaria and chikungunya. The minister stated that the Telangana government was taking all the required measures to combat COVID-19 and that a lot of behavioral changes were seen in the people with regard to sanitation and cleanliness during this pandemic. He said it was important to continue to follow these measures in order to lead a healthy life in the coming days. Rama Rao launched the state government's Every Sunday 10 am 10 minutes program, which is aimed at containing seasonal diseases. He said it was important to take certain precautions to fight malaria, dengue, chikungunya, Japanese encephalitis and other vector-borne diseases. He asked the public representatives to take up the 10 minutes at 10 am campaign in and around their residences to maintain cleanliness, adding that people should be made aware about their initiative. Telangana Finance Minister T. Harish Rao formulates new plan to end water woes. Finance Minister T. Harish Rao on Sunday said they have formulated a plan which would put an end to the water woes faced by the residents of Siddipet town. He also mentioned that the plan would help the municipality reduce the money being spent on the drinking water supply every year. As per the plan, if the officials manage to bring either Ranganayaka Sagar or Malna Sagar water to the town, the local residents would no longer face water woes, Harish observed. He made the statements while holding a meeting with the municipal and rural water supply officials at local municipal office on Sunday. During meet, he said, though the water from the lower Manier Dam in Karimnagar, situated 60 km away from Siddipet, is being diverted to the municipality, it is proving a financial burden on the district. Speaking on the occasion, Harish made it clear to the officials that a plan to draw water from Malna Sagar must be prepared in the coming days to resolve the drinking water issues in Siddipet and the surrounding villages once and for all. 42 fresh positive cases of COVID-19 in Telangana. Telangana recorded 42 new COVID-19 cases on Sunday, taking the total to 1,551 in the state. Of the fresh cases, 37 are from the GHMC limits and 2 from Rangareddy, while 3 patients are migrant workers. So far, 57 migrant workers tested positive in the state, while the number of fatalities remains unchanged at 34. The day also saw 21 patients discharged from the hospitals, taking the total number of those cured to 992. However, it is unclear if these patients were discharged under the new ICMR guidelines. The state still has 525 active cases. KCR keen on ensuring water for irrigation. Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao on Sunday directed the officials concerned to ensure that all the tanks under each irrigation project are filled as soon as the monsoon sets in. The Chief Minister, at a review of the irrigation sector at Pragati Bhavan here on Sunday, wanted the officials to complete the work on canals, sluices, and distributary canals on a war footing basis to facilitate the filling of tanks. He wanted the river gauges to be installed and real time data to be made available on water flows with the use of modern technology. The Chief Minister wanted the entire irrigation be brought under one umbrella. Depending on geography of the area where the irrigation projects are located, the department should be reconstituted. For each irrigation project, there should be one operation and maintenance division. He said the immediate priority was to complete all the work and ensure that water was made available till Koda Pachama project. The Chief Minister declared that henceforth the powers would be transferred to CE to EE level for issue of approvals for work related to irrigation. The CE would have the powers to sanction work worth 50 lakh and SE of up to 25 lakh and the EE up to 5 lakh. Telangana is preparing toolkit for industrial sector, Industry Secretary Jayesh Ranjan. The state government is preparing a toolkit for all the industrial sectors that have been affected by the COVID-19 pandemic to understand their concerns and identify the measures center and state governments can adopt to aid them, said Industries Secretary Jayesh Ranjan at an ASSOCHAM online summit beyond the lockdown. We have begun preparing a toolkit for the industries as all of us understand that the sectors have been affected at varying levels. For some sectors, the impact is very shattering and it will take them months or even years to recover. For certain other industries, the shocks are lesser. We have made distinctions between the large industries and MSMEs, said Ranjan during the webinar on Sunday evening. He added the toolkits have been prepared sector and industry wise to understand the troubles that each industry is facing, right from consumer demand to supply chain. Disqualify Kavita from contesting MLC by poll, BJP Hyderabad President N. Ramchandra Rao. BJP MLC and Greater Hyderabad City President N. Ramchandra Rao has urged the Chief Election Commissioner CEC Sunil Arora to reject the nomination by former MP K. Kavita for suppressing facts in a affidavit filed for the MLC post in Nizamabad. Addressing the newsmen on a social media platform here on Sunday, he said the Nizamabad District BJP President had written a letter to the CEC recently detailing the false information furnished by the TRS candidate who undervalued her assets in her affidavit and demanded she be disqualified. After the postponement of the election for the MLC post in view of COVID-19, the TRS leaders have indulged in luring BJP corporators and intimidating voters, he alleged. Meanwhile, he urged the government to extend financial help to teachers of private schools and colleges who have not been paid salary for the last 2 months. With this, we conclude with our today's news headlines. For more such latest news and updates, like, share and subscribe Buyent Times. Stay tuned, stay updated.